Hi Dave. How are you?
I'm frustrated. I can't find a suitable engineer for my new project.
Have you considered internationally trained engineers?
I find most internationally trained engineers lack Canadian experience.
Did you know the Ontario Human Rights Commission says requiring Canadian experience could violate the Ontario Human Rights Code?
I didn't know that. That really complicates things. How will I know if they will fit in with my team?
You should attend my seminar tomorrow that I am presenting on hiring internationally trained professionals.
That would be helpful. I will see you tomorrow.
Welcome to my seminar on recruiting internationally trained professionals. Did you know that Canada has the highest proportion of foreign-born population? 20.6% of all G8 countries. 1 out of 5 people in Canada's population is foreign-born. This year the federal government projected approximately 158,600 immigrants, or 62% of all projected admissions, will come from various economic immigration programs. We need to be immigrant-ready or risk losing top talent to our competitors. I would like you to meet Mohammed, our newest hire.
Thank you, Bridget. I came to Canada 2 years ago from Iran. I found it very difficult to find work. People kept asking me about Canadian experience. A friend told me about the job search workshops from JSW Ontario. This helped me to understand what employers were asking for when they talked about Canadian experience. The workshop taught me about Canadian workplace culture, the difference between hard and soft skills, and helped me to identify my qualifications in the Canadian context. This allowed me to create a resume that showcased my skills to Canadian employers.
We are so glad that we found you on Skills International. Thank you, Mohammed, for taking the time for talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
We are very excited to have Mohammed on our team. He will be a definite asset when we are bidding on contracts in the Middle East. In order to help us comply to the new Human Rights Code regarding Canadian experience, we are creating new policies to improve for our hiring practices. As well, the Human Resource Department is receiving training to properly screen resumes and evaluate credentials. Next, I would like to introduce Callie, who is going to tell you about Skills International and how it will help you to find qualified candidates.
Thank you, Bridget. Skills International is an online tool containing pre-screened internationally trained professionals. These professionals have completed employment preparation training with a qualified professional and are ready to work in Canada. As an employer, you can get access to our database to search for potential hires.
Thank you, Callie. This resource will help our managers find the candidates with the experience they need. Next, Paul is going to come and tell you about what you can do to help our new hires settle into their new position.
Hi everyone. I'm going to discuss what you can do to help orient our new international hires. Besides their skills, internationally trained professionals bring along their culture. They will need time and assistance to help them to adjust. It is a good idea to find the new hire a buddy for the first few weeks, to help answer questions when they come up. Assign this as part of the buddy's regular job, not just extra work piled onto an already busy employee. This could make him resentful. The first week should include an orientation with detailed information about the company, a meet and greet, security, safety policy and support services. Be sure to provide a clear job description explaining the employee's duties and responsibilities. To orient the new hire to the new position, one must explain the performance standards, reporting relationship, expected interactions with coworkers, suppliers and clients. Be sure that compensation, incentives and future training and development is explained. Newcomers to Canada have very little knowledge of business and office norms. Their understanding comes from what they see represented in TV and movies. To help the new employees learn corporate norms, explain the expected behaviors. The best way to address this is to provide cross-cultural training. Be sure to connect them up with local agencies that help new immigrants, educated them on the services they provide. Some employees may need some additional coaching that HR can make a referral for. If you need any more help preparing the orientation, please make an appointment with Human Resources. Thank you.
If you are helping an internationally trained professional to find work, you can refer them to the Job Search Workshop Program. The JSW program is funded by Citizenship and Immigration Canada. You can find the nearest provider by visiting jswontario.org. After the workshops, your client will be job ready. Next steps can include job development, internships or further training. I hope that you have found this information helpful and will consider hiring an internationally trained professional. Thank you.